Welcome in, everybody, to Upperman High School as the Upperman Bees get set to take on the CPA Lions. Another tough non-district contest for the Bees this season and looking for a bounce-back win against one of the best teams in the state in the CPA Lions. Welcome in, everybody. My name's Jacob Vincent. The solo broadcast today here on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. Of course, I'm sure we'll get some help from the Press Box boys throughout the contest today as well. Going to be a big one for the Bees, who fell in their last game against Station Camp back on Thursday, 12-5. And obviously a little left to be desired in that one, both offensively, defensively, pitching as well. The 12 runs they allowed, the most runs that they have allowed since they've had their full complement of players this season. And it's Juju Yano on the bump to try to get him back in the win column against one of the best teams in the state of Tennessee in the CPA Lions. CPA this season 24-2-1 under head coach Larry Nesbitt. They've won 9 games in a row. They swept Brentwood Academy in region play earlier this week. 2-0, 11-3, and 3-2. It's a team that their pitching is absolutely incredible. They do not give up very many runs. And the lineup is just as stacked as Hudson Chance, the number one player in the state of Tennessee, steps in, going to play at the University of Tennessee next season against Juju Yano on the mound. And he starts it off with a breaking ball that drops in there for ball one. Obviously, Yano has been great this season, a 1.70 ERA. He's 5-2 in 7 starts this season, 3 complete games, 37 innings. He's got 41 strikeouts and 12 walks, a batting average against of 207. That fastball is going to miss for a ball, and the count goes to 2-0 on Chance at the plate. Comes the 2-0 from Yano. Gets the called strike on the outside corner to go to 2-1 against Chance. Chance leads it off. Steele Chance will bat second. Brock Bedingfield bats third with Reagan McCluskey cleaning it up. Chase Gregory is the fifth batter. Quinn Kunkel bats sixth. There's that one in there for a ball, and it's 3-1. Weston Parker, the center fielder, will bat seventh. Jack Van Orman is on the mound batting eighth, and Kyler Gorley will bat ninth out in left field. Comes Yano home. Swing on and fouled off, and the count will run full here early on against Hudson Chance. He'll be at shortstop, again, the number one player in the state of Tennessee for high school baseball. He was getting some looks for football as well. A great quarterback for the CPA Lions the last 4 years. Here comes the payoff from Yano. Called strike 3, and what a start for Juju Yano on the mound. It's a Thompson Machinery and Cattle Rental Store strikeout for Yano in the first out of the inning. So a great start for Yano, who got behind 3-1, goes on the inside corner to the plate and able to get him to look at it for the first out of the inning. Steele Chance steps in. He's the second baseman today for the Lions. Yano brings it home. Another breaking ball. That one misses inside, 1-0. I mentioned Yano's great stats this season. Him and Alec Wilson have been a tremendous 1-2 punch for this Bees team, as that one's fouled up and out of play, and the count goes to 1-1. And a big reason for the Bees' success this season, and not that many runs allowed this season as well. He last pitched last Saturday against Smith County, and that was the game they had to come back in, as that one misses outside, 2-1. He pitched great. 7 innings, 4 hits, the 1 run allowed, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. And then had the game-winning hit as well. That one fouled back, and it's 2-2. 1 away in the inning. Steele Chance at the plate for the Lions at 2-ball, 2-strike counts for Juju Yano on the mound. The Bees 15-9 now on the season after suffering the loss to Station Camp on Thursday. 9-3 here at home. Here's the 2-2. The breaking ball misses inside. And for the second straight batter, the count runs full. Yano working out of the windup. Steele Chance at the plate. 1 away. Here's the payoff. And we'll do it again. Already a good battle early on for both Hudson Chance and Steele Chance. I mentioned the top 4 in this lineup. Really, really good. Hudson Chance going to Tennessee. We'll see Brock Bedingfield coming up next. He's going to Lipscomb. And then their cleanup batter in Reagan McCluskey is going to Dallas Baptist. Obviously, the Bees have some college players in their own right. Payoff again. Outside corner, called strike 3. Back-to-back looking K's to open it up for Juju Yano. And able to get 2 full count strikeouts to start it off. It's another Thompson Machinery and Cattle Rental Store strikeout for Yano, and 2 away in the inning. and will now have to face the catcher, Brock Bedingfield. Bedingfield's committed to play at Lipscomb coming up in college. Yano delivers home. The swing and a miss. And the Bees would love a deep start from Yano today. Maybe you go to Alec Wilson. Have a few other pitchers available as well. The 0-1 is going to hit him right in the middle of the back. That one didn't quite come out cleanly. And that'll be the first base runner aboard for CPA today. With 2 away, it will bring Reagan McCluskey to the plate. So McCluskey steps in. He's the third baseman, and there's a reason this team is the #1 team in the state. In Division II 2A, they are stout stepping into the box. So runner on first now in the form of Bedingfield. It looked like they may have brought a runner on for him. We'll check it. That one misses outside, 1-0. So Yano got full counts on both Hudson and Steele Chance, and strikeouts looking. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. The throw behind the runner. Wilson applies the tag, not in time. So a 1-1 count to McCluskey at the plate. Yano trying to work a clean first and bring the bats to the plate. Comes the 1-1. Good breaking ball. Got him to swing right through. 1-2. Another throw behind the runner. It caroms into right field. And advancing up to second base will be the courtesy runner for Bedingfield. So it's still 1-2 to the batter in McCluskey. And Yano will step on the rubber. Runner on second base. Yano working out of the stretch, taking his time. He wants the right pitch. He's ready to go. Delivers home. Fastball. Not going to get the call in the outside corner. Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top half of the first. Great day for baseball. 80 degrees, sunshine, a little bit of a breeze blowing out to right field today. They are holding the runner on. Here comes the 2-2. Breaking ball, ground ball is going to be a foul ball, and we'll try it again. 2 outs in the inning, both backwards Ks for Yano on the mound. And then the hit by pitch to Bedingfield. A courtesy runner on for him, stands at second base. Yano with the 2-2. Misses away, and Allison doing a nice job to go out and reach it. In the field today for the Bees, Allison is behind the plates. In third base is Carson Shoup. Shortstop today is Chris Worsing. Brain Green at second. Alec Wilson over at first. In the outfield is Rylan Case, Evan Huddleston, and Carson Holroyd from left to right. Yano another payoff. And that one, I'm going to say it was not a foul tip. And they tag him out for strike 3. And that's 3 strikeouts in the first inning for Juju Yano. Another Thompson Machinery and Cat Rental Store strikeout. The Bees able to put a 0 up on the board in the top half of the first. You're watching Upperman Baseball presented by Gentry's Power Equipment on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network. Discover this stylish and modern 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with an open split bedroom floor plan designed for comfort and convenience. With 3,318 square feet under one roof, plus a bonus room over the garage and 1,400 square foot basement. Located in the Brookstone subdivision, this home is just minutes from Cookeville. The builder is also offering up to 3% in closing cost assistance. Call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145. Looking for weekend lunch and dinner plans? Since 1971, Nick's Restaurant has been locally owned and operated. From mouth-watering prime rib to delectable ice cream pie, Nick's has it all. Their cozy atmosphere and great service will make you feel right at home. Plus, their banquet space is perfect for any event. Visit them at 895 South Jefferson Avenue or online at nickscookville.com. Nick's Restaurant is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Gentry's Power Equipment is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Upperman Athletics on UCR. Located at 755 Buffalo Valley Road in Cookeville, Gentry's Power Equipment is your local steel dealer. With a huge selection of outdoor power equipment, including chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, mowers, pressure washers, and more. They are your local one-stop shop for high-quality equipment. Locally owned and operated, Gentry's Power Equipment is proud to support Upperman Athletics and UCR. 0-0 getting going here in the bottom of the first with the Bees coming to the plate for the first time. Bees 15-9 now on the season. Lineup looking like this. Chris Worsing leads it off. Braden Green will bat second. Justin Fallon is in the DH spot batting third. Cleanup today is Carson Shoup. Alec Wilson will bat fifth. Rookie Allison bats sixth. Juju Yano batting seventh. Carson Holroyd in the eighth spot. And Evan Huddleston is batting ninth. Ryland Case not batting today, being hit for by Justin Fallon. And for the Bees, they're looking to get back into the win column after suffering a 12-5 loss back on Thursday. They would love to start it off with a few runs across here in the first against Jack Van Orman on the mound, who in his last start, pretty solid. 4 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts in an 11-0 victory against Franklin. But that was back on April 4th. His last outing was a relief appearance in 1 inning against Ensworth last Thursday. As this one has popped up. Shallow center coming on to it. And had to readjust to make the catch is Weston Parker for out number 1. But for Van Orman, that last outing, a relief appearance, just 1 inning against Ensworth last Thursday. They won that game 11-4. But in the 1 inning, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 were earned, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. 39 pitches, just 20 of those were strikes. Braden Green steps in after the flyout by Chris Worsing. And Van Orman brings home a fastball that swung on and missed. 85-88 on the fastball today for Van Orman. Standing at 6'3", just a sophomore for this Lions squad. Here's the 0-1. The breaking ball misses upstairs, and it's 1-1. So Juju Yano able to get 3 Thompson Machinery Cat Rental Store strikeouts in the first. That's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 now on Green. Van Orman brings it home. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. And quickly 2 away here in the bottom of the first. And Justin Fallon will come to the plate. First K for Van Orman on the mound. Out in the field today for CPA. Hudson Chance is at shortstop. Third base is Reagan McCluskey. Second baseman Steele Chance. First baseman today is Eli Young. He's not batting. Behind the plate, Bronk Bedingfield. And in the outfield and left is Kyler Gorley. Center fielder Weston Parker. And the right fielder is Quinn Kunkel. That breaking ball misses low and away for ball 1. Outside, misses. And a 2-0 count here to Justin Fallon, who's trying to get it going here in his return. A few ABs the other night. Able to reach base 1 time. Comes the 2-0. Called strike, and it's 2-1. And Fallon lets that one go by. 3 balls and a strike now with 2 outs. So the 3-hole hitter in Justin Fallon for the Bees. Here comes Van Orman. Fastball swung on, popped up, is going to sail out of play, and the count runs full, 3-2. Mentioned the weather absolutely perfect today. It is warm. It's been warm for the last few days. And it's great today. A noon start time for the Bees on a Saturday. Here comes the payoff pitch. Misses away. It's a walk drawn, an Nick's Restaurant walk for Justin Fallon, and the first base runner aboard here in the bottom of the first. The first walk issued by Van Orman on the mound. And Carson Shoup will be at the plate now with a runner on, and Justin Fallon is going to stay on and run here. Of course, being a warmer day is going to help the hamstring as well. And so he will stay on to run with Carson Shoup here, and 2 outs. The breaking ball swung on, popped up shallow right. Second baseman Steele Chance is over there, and he reaches up to make the grab. So a runner left stranded, no score from either side, 0-0. We head to the second. You're watching Upperman Baseball presented by Gentry's Power Equipment on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
What if opportunity was all in a day's work?
We find new ways to make vacation dreams a reality. And that inspires me to do my best work every single day.
What if you can make a real impact in people's lives with a team that cares?
What I do matters, not just for guests, but for my team. We rely on each other each and every day.
What if your work inspired fun and moved people?
We put the world on vacation. Our job is to make people happy. Inspiring travelers around the world to live their best lives never stops being fulfilling.
At Travel and Leisure, what if can be what is. Stop wondering. Join the travel movement and start a career where memories start with you.
Clean first inning for both sides. We head to the top of the second. Juju Yano back out on the mound. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Lions here in the top of 2. Chase Gregory is the DH. Quinn Kunkel out in right field. And Weston Parker, the center fielder, due up here in the top of the second. Back there in the first, Juju Yano, 22 pitches. Big reason why. He had a few full counts in there, but 3 Thompson Machinery and Cat Rental Store strikeouts. He did hit a batter. That was the only base runner allowed. But a good first start to this game for Juju Yano against a CPA team that they can absolutely score it, and they do not allow you to score a lot of runs. You go through their schedule, 23 games this year, and they've allowed 4 runs or less, and there are a lot of shutouts among those. Gregory steps in against Yano to lead it off here in the second. First pitch in there for a called strike. Yano will be lower to mid-80s. He can pump it up to about 87 with the fastball. Swung on and missed, and he's at 0-2. 80 on the gun that time. We'll see him ramp it up as the outing goes on. He's at 0-2, can go anywhere. Out of the windup, brings it home. This one swung on out to left. Ryland Case tracking back at the wall, and that ball is gone. Chase Gregory leads it off with a solo shot out to left. And it's a 1-0 start for CPA on the road. An 0-2 pitch that got too much of the plate on the inside half. And Gregory able to turn on it for the bomb. And Yano, no stranger to those. He's given up a few solo shots this year. He's given up some leadoff bombs this year. Oakland, Stone Memorial, and now here against CPA as well, and it's a 1-0 start. Lefty batter stepping in is Quinn Kunkel. Upstairs, and count goes to 2-2. Might be a little glitchy. We'll let it ride for a little bit and then have to bring it down to 360 if it lasts too long. Here's the 2-0. Popped up in foul territory. Ranging over is Shoop, and he will make the grab for out number 1. So a nice play by Carson Shoop in foul territory on the pop-up. So Weston Parker steps in. He's the right fielder, or I beg your pardon, the center fielder today. Quinn Kunkel, another one of those going to play at the collegiate level, going to Taylor University in Upland, Indiana, not too far from my stomping grounds. As that one misses outside for ball 1 to Weston Parker.